Hi folks, this is SomRa here with Joyous Awakening. And before I get into part 2 of my video of my walkthrough of a major thoroughfare in Asheville, North Carolina, showing the effects of Hurricane Helene, still 4 months later, of what the repairs are happening and what's still been left behind, it's really quite mind-blowing. And I've been delayed getting part 2 ready for you because I did some deeper research and got some more footage to put with it to help you really get a sense of what happened here, just how devastating it all was, the hurricane, and the effects that are still ongoing, affecting businesses, closures, and certainly homes. People are still homeless, although much progress is being made since the new president came in. We're seeing wonderful changes and rapid changes, but there's still lots to be done. But the main goal here in this video is to give you a sense, a real feeling sense of what it was like. And if you weren't from this area that was hit by this very, very intense hurricane and flooding, and if you haven't been anything like that before, it's really hard to know what that feels like, to be in this case with Hurricane Helene. We were completely without electricity, water, no running water, even whether you had city water or well water. If you don't have electricity, for most people, then they can't use well water. So without internet, no communication in any way. We're completely cut off, and there's trees down, there's trees through houses, there's cars turned upside down and crushed, streets you can't go down because they're totally destroyed, and no evidence of people coming to repair a lot of things for quite a while, some cases weeks, because the electric company, all these different companies there, they were without communication as well. And so it was quite a disaster, and like a war zone in some ways. Helicopters flying over, airplanes all the time, doing drop-offs of supplies, and people trying to recover. They're under mud, their homes are under mud or washed away completely. You've heard some of the stories. It's really difficult to describe what this was like, and the area is still recovering emotionally, recovering physically still. So in this video, part 2, I'll be showing the immediate effects and the effects of the time when I'm walking through, which was nearly 4 months later. So here we go. So here's the U-Haul. I'm on Swannanoa River Road, the U-Haul place. And this parking lot used to be full of trucks, U-Haul trucks to rent. I've actually rented from them before, many years ago. And so it was pretty wild to see that they got pretty messed up in the flood. So the river's right over here. Water levels got super high. I'm not sure how high they got on this building. It looks like they may have already cleaned up this building because it's looking a lot better. But the water's got pretty high and washed most of their trucks down the river. So we see a lot's happening here. Still a lot of debris they're going to be coming in and cleaning up soon to get this road ready to be traveled again. So what's over there is the big super Walmart right over there, and that is still closed. So the water got way up that hill and into the Walmart and flooded the Walmart. There's a lot of cables and mangled fencing, road fencing. Here's Swannanoa River. And I think it's much wider than it was, but for the most part the waters have receded back to normal. It's just wider now. It's, a fairly peaceful creek, little river. Did so much damage when it's overflowed with water. So you can see lots of cables were down. Still a lot of it in the street. So those of us who live here, we're still driving around stuff in some places. Broken road, just stuff in the road. It's pretty wild. It's still a little bit like a war zone in some places. So here's some more of that stuff in the trees. So see, there's the water level down there. I can't quite estimate. Maybe it climbed 10 feet. And then up into the trees, so possibly another 10 feet or so. And then leaving this debris behind. That's the Walmart. They've got the facade of it completely covered up with tarps. Last time I was here on this road, there was an 18-wheeler wrapped around a tree. Not sure where it was now, if they've already removed it. Oh, no, I think I see it up there. Let's get a look. So this truck got picked up. There's the wheels underneath. Picked up by the river and then smashed against these trees here. Look at all this. Here's the car wash. They got flooded too. You can see how high the mud splashed up. Looks like this place isn't operational. Yeah, there's a bunch of wires hanging down and stuff, so I guess they're not happening. See, mud splashed all the way up to the roof there. I think there's the electrical box. I think water got to the roof or nearly got to the roof. These brushes are muddy all the way to the top. Looks like their wiring got messed up. Yeah, there's a bunch of mud caked up there on the wiring. So yeah, it's going to be a while before they get repairs done. And just there's so much trash everywhere. And big piles of mud. This is a big pile of mud right here. More stuff in the trees. There's the river. Just flowing peacefully by. So right now I'm in front of the Walmart. Oh, look at that. There's a mattress pad. That's what that is, hanging in the trees. That's a shopping basket there. There's a fax machine. This is what we see every day, everywhere, those of us who live in the mountains. A lot of stuff hanging in the trees over there. We understand some things are going to take some time. Residents are doing the best they can. A lot of them have to work. And a lot of them have lost everything, and they still got to work. Or they're trying to figure out work. Maybe their work building got totally demolished in the flood, and they're having to find a new job. There's all kinds of stuff that's up in the air and rearranged. That's a truck bed over there, long truck bed, I think, all crunched up. Here's the Aldi store, where I spoke to some residents in November nearby. They said that the water was all the way to the roof. And see, this is uphill. The river's way down here. So it crossed Swannanoa River Road and was all the way to the roof of the Aldi. It's pretty amazing. So I'm coming up on the Walmart. Just getting a view here of the debris hanging high in the trees. Not sure how all that's going to get cleaned up. That's a water heater from somewhere in the area. Not sure. All roads to Walmart are blocked off. Here's Discount Tire. There's Walmart back there. Naturally, they're doing a bunch of cleanup. Oh, they're working on the pavement. It's getting pretty noisy here. Excuse me. Do you work here?
Yeah.
So I'm just walking around. I'm in the Walmart parking lot. I see the facade of Walmart is covered. Do you know if it's going to be redone?
Yeah, it should be redone soon. And I heard that from the actual employees, give and take, or in a month or two, it should be up and running without the freezer section.
Without what?
Without the freezer section.
Without the freezer section. Okay, so nothing's open yet. There's lots of rumors online saying it's open, and it's like mixed information, right? So did the flood mess up the front of the building that bad, or they just wanted to redo it? Do you know?
I'm pretty sure they were just going to go ahead and redo everything while they were at it, because the flood did destroy a lot of stuff. I heard that the ice, you know how they usually have ice machines in the front, right?
Yeah.
I heard they got pushed all the way back to the store, to the end of the store.
Wow.
So a lot of stuff got pushed back, destroyed, all that fun stuff.
Yeah, I can only imagine what it looked like when the people first came in.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. All right, so we're looking at a month, 1 to 2 months for the store to be open, but still not the freezer cases.
They said, that's as soon as possible.
So right now they're repaving? Is that what's happening over there?
Yes.
Okay. All right, cool. And what's your name?
Nathaniel.
Nathaniel. All right, well, thank you so much for sharing.
Of course.
Have a great day.
You too.
I'm on Swannanoa River Road now, heading back to Tunnel Road. So there's the highway sign that's bent over. Let's see if we can catch anything else before we head out of this area. And that's that trailer again that was crunched against the trees. I hope the owner of that shoe is okay. There's another shoe. So all this stuff has been laying out here for almost 4 months. Lots of wires. So that's the bridge of I-240 up there, near the top of the screen. That's the Walmart right there. Oh, here's part of a car. Or that plastic debris. And oh my goodness, as I get closer to this, I see that is a couch up in that tree. Right there, I see the furniture legs underneath and the plastics on top of it, all tangled up around it. Wow. That's a plastic container there hanging in that tree. So yeah, we're still on Swannanoa River Road. There's the I-240 bridge, and yay, they're steadily cleaning up, just gripping it and throwing it in the trash. So here's the back of Ole Guacamoles. Look at that, this whole piece in the ceiling collapsed. Gotta tell you, it smells really, really bad here too. Yeah. Oops, I can't get across there. This is the back of that mattress store, I believe. Yeah. Totally got it out. Looks like I'm going to have to go through it because I can't get around. Well, this must have been quite a shock for the business owners. Everything, all inventory had to have been destroyed. Smashed glass all over the parking lot. That's the bus stop. Obviously the bus isn't coming down here. White pieces of a toilet, maybe sink, cabinet doors, seat. All still just sitting here almost 4 months later. There's the Walgreens again. And the Lowe's. And we're heading back up Tunnel Road. Here's a funny sign. I've never seen a bear on Tunnel Road, but good to know that it's possible to be on the lookout. So this is the Best Buy parking lot and GB Shoes. Fortunately, all these stores could continue business, and there's Whole Foods and TJ Maxx and all that other stuff up there. So I hope you all found that update meaningful, helpful for those of you who are local or live in the region. That gives you more of a sense of what's going on down here on Tunnel Road. This is a main thoroughfare, and it's been blocked off for months, so it's really odd. It's an odd feeling. And for those of you who live far away around the world, it gives you more of a sense of, you know, what's going on here, and there's a whole lot more to be done. But we are standing strong, and we appreciate you watching and caring. And be sure to check out the links below for legitimate donation places and anything you feel called to take a look at. Thank you.
Check out part 3 of this video, in which I return to Tunnel and Swannanoa River roads 7 weeks later. See what's changed and what hasn't. Visit reopened stores and hear from a security guard the shocking truth about what was found in Lowe's when the floodwaters receded.